Hi friends, welcome back to our FinVigna channel, your trusted platform for learning and preparing for NISM mock test series. అండ్ ఈ వీడియోలో మనం NISM 10B ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ అడ్వైజర్ లెవెల్ 2 అనేది చూస్తున్నాం. అండ్ దీని ముందు మనం ఆల్రెడీ NISM 10A మాక్ టెస్ట్ సిరీస్ అనేవి చేసాము. ఒకసారి ఎవరైనా NISM 10Aకి ప్రిపేర్ అవుతుంటే అవి కూడా ఒకసారి చెక్ చేయండి. అండ్ ఈ వీడియోలో ఇంకా మనం ఆల్రెడీ 3 పార్ట్స్ అనేవి చేసాము. ఇది 4th పార్ట్. అది కూడా ఒకసారి మిగతా 3 పార్ట్స్ కూడా చెక్ చేయండి. అండ్ ఎవరైనా ఇదే మన ఛానల్ ఫస్ట్ టైం విజిట్ అవుతున్నట్టయితే ప్లీజ్ మా ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. అండ్ మా వీడియోస్ నచ్చినట్టయితే మా వీడియోస్ని లైక్ చేయండి. అండ్ మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ అండ్ ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్స్ ఎవరైనా NISM ప్రిపేర్ అవుతున్నట్టయితే వాళ్ళకు కూడా మన వీడియోస్ షేర్ చేయండి. And let's start the exam. First question, what constitutes the taxable prerequisite at the time of allotment of shares under ESOP? Option A, difference between grant price and FMV. Option B, difference between exercise price and FMV. Option C, difference between vesting date and exercise date. Option D, difference between grant price and exercise price. The correct answer is option B, difference between exercise price and FMV. And the next question is, how is the distribution of asset during liquidation treated for tax purpose? Option A, treated as transfer by the company. Option B, treated as a sale of asset by the liquidator. Option C, treated as the capital gain by the shareholder. Option D, treated as a distribution of dividends to shareholders. The correct answer is option D, treated as the distribution of dividends to shareholders. And the next question is, which law governs the succession of the property of a Hindu female under the Hindu Succession Act? Option A, Indian Succession Act 1925. Option B, Indian Penal Code IPC. Option C, Hindu Succession Act 1956. Option D, Hindu Marriage Act 1955. And the correct answer is option C, Hindu Succession Act 1956. And the next question is, how are the terms liquidation and winding up related? Option A, they refers to the same process. Option B, liquidation follows winding up. Option C, they are unrelated terms. Option D, winding up follows liquidation. And the correct answer is option A, they refers to the same process. And the next question is, what is the significance of listing all existing insurance policies in an insurance proposal form? Option A, to increase the likelihood of claim approval. Option B, to comply with the regulatory requirements. Option C, to reduce the premium payable. Option D, to expedite the policy issuance process. And the correct answer is option A, to increase the likelihood of claim or approval. And the next question is, under what circumstances are capital gains arising from the transfer of real estate properties by REITs taxable at the REIT levels? Option A, always taxable. Option B, never taxable. Option C, taxable only if STT is paid. Option D, taxable only if the property is residential. And the correct answer is option C, taxable only if STT is paid. And the next question is, in India, which employees are covered under the statutory superannuation benefits provided by the employee pension scheme 1995? And the given options are option A, employees of government bodies and nationalized banks. Option B, all employees. Option C, employees of private companies. Option D, employees of multinational corporation. And the correct answer is option A, employees of government bodies and nationalized banks. And the next question is, what is the order of succession among agnates and cognates under the Hindu Succession Act? Option A, based on the sanitary among the heirs. Option B, heirs takes simultaneously. Option C, heirs in class I take precedence over those in class 2. Option D, based on the number of degree of ascent and descent. And the correct answer is option D, based on number of degree of ascent and descent. And the next question is, what is the tax treatment of withdrawal from a national pension system NPS account at the time of retirement? Option A, partially taxable. Option B, tax deferred. Option C, tax exempt. Option D, fully taxable. And the correct answer is option A, partially taxable. And the next question is, what is the main advantage of purchasing a combination of base health plan and top up by super health top up plan? bundle as a single policy. Option A, lower premium cost. Option B, reduced administrative complexities. Option C, higher coverage limits. Option D, simplified claim settlement procedure. And the correct answer is option A, lower premium cost. And the next question is, what does estate planning not address? Option A, management of healthcare decision. Option B, distribution of asset. Option C, business succession planning. Option D, investment strategies. And the correct answer is option D, investment strategies. And the next question is, why it is important to consider the year during retirement when calculating the retirement corpus. Option A, to identify potential investment opportunities for retirement savings. Option B, to calculate the period of for which income must be provided by the retirement corpus. Option C, to assess the impact of inflation on retirement savings. Option D, to estimate the income needed cover living expenses in retirement. And the given correct answer is option B, to calculate the period for which income must be provided by retirement corpus. And the next question is, which securities are eligible for lending and borrowing under the Security Lending Scheme 1997? Option A, all types of securities listed on any stock exchange. Option B, only corporate bonds. Option C, securities traded only in the future and options segment and liquid index ETFs. Option D, only government securities. And the correct answer is option C, securities traded only in the future and options segment and liquid index ETFs. And the next question is, what is the purpose of appointing trustee to administrate a superannuation scheme? And the correct option is option A, to ensure effective management. Option B, to increase employees' salaries. Option C, to improve investment returns. Option D, to reduce administrative cost. And the correct answer is option A, to ensure effective management. And the next question is, what is the taxability clause associated with EPF withdrawal when changing employers? Option A, withdrawals are always tax free. Option B, withdrawals are tax free if service period is more than 10 years. Option C, withdrawals are tax free if the service provides is less than 5 years. Option D, withdrawals are always taxable. And the correct answer is option C, withdrawals are tax free if the service period is less than 5 years. And the next question is, what factors determines the premium payment mode for unit linked insurance product ULIP? And the given options are option A, policyholder age. Option B, policyholder income. Option C, policyholder preference. Option D, policy duration. And the correct answer is option C, policyholder preference. And the next question is, which rider enables the insured to enhance the insurance cover without further medical examination? Option A, critical illness rider. Option B, double sum assured rider. Option C, guaranteed insurability option rider. Option D, income benefit rider. And the correct answer is option C, guaranteed insurability option rider. And the next question is, what characterizes the decision making process under prospect theory? Option A, evaluation of gains over losses. Option B, risk seeking behavior for gains. Risk averse behavior for losers. Option C, evaluation of losers over gains. Option D, equal weight of uncertain outcomes. And the correct answer is option B, risk seeking behavior for gains, risk averse behavior for losses. And the next question is, which bias involves making decision based on representative characteristics? Option A, framing bias. Option B, stereotyping bias. Option C, overconfidence bias. Option D, mental accounting bias. And the correct answer is option B, stereotyping bias. And the next question is, which adjustment is not allowed under section 50AA while computing the capital gains from the transfer of market linked debentures MLD? And the given options are option A, adjustment for depreciation. Option B, adjustment for cost indexation. Option C, adjustment for capital loss. Option D, adjustment under section 45 of 4. The correct answer is option D, adjustment under section 45 of 4. And the next question is, how are cash management bills CMBs and treasury bills T-bills typically redeemed? Option A, at a premium. Option B, at a discount price. Option C, at face value. Option D, through private placement. And the correct answer is option C, at face value. And the next question is, what is the primary characteristics of a multilateral DTAA? And the given options are: option A, agreement between neighboring countries. Option B, agreement between two countries. Option C, agreement between multiple countries. Option D, agreement between a country and an international organization. And the correct answer is option C, agreement between multiple countries. And the next question is, when is the transfer of shares between a holding and subsidiary company not regarded as a transfer for taxation purpose? Option A, when the shares are exchanged for debentures. Option B, when the shares are transferred at a profit. Option C, when the holding company is a non-resident. Option D, when the conditions for specified transactions are met. And the correct answer is option D, when the conditions for specified transactions are met. And the next question is, what condition must be met for excess premium received by a closely held company to be taxable under the head income from the other sources? Option A, premium amount must be exceeded 25% of the face value of shares. Option B, premium amount must be exceeded 10% of the face value of shares. Option C, premium amount must be exceeded the fair market value of shares. Option D, premium amount must be exceeded 50% of the face value of share. And the correct answer is option C, premium amount must be exceeded the fair market value of shares. And the next question is, why is it essential for insurance agent to conduct suitability analysis before selling policies as mandated by IRDAI regulation? And the given options are: option A, to minimize policyholder benefits. Option B, to expedite the policy issuance process. Option C, to minimize commission earnings. Option D, to comply with regulatory requirements. And the correct answer is option D, to comply with regulatory requirements. And the next question, and that థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ఇక్కడ వరకు వచ్చారంటే మా వీడియో మీకు చాలా హెల్ప్ అయ్యింది అనుకుంటున్నాం మేము. అండ్ మా ఛానల్ ఇప్పటికి వచ్చి సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోకపోతే ప్లీజ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. అండ్ మా వీడియో నచ్చినట్టయితే లైక్ చేయండి. అండ్ మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఎవరైనా ఎన్ఐఎస్ఎం కానీ ఎన్ఐఎస్ఎం మాక్ టెస్ట్ కి ప్రిపేర్ అవుతుంటే వాళ్ళకి మన వీడియోస్ షేర్ చేయండి. అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ వన్స్ అగైన్.